All right, welcome CB Offroad Adventures. Today we are still in beautiful Arizona. The weather right now is pretty great. I think I looked, it was like 82 degrees out right now, high of like 90, which is great for Arizona summer weather. Super excited about that. But today we are doing a trail called Crapshoot. So on OnX, this is a 7 out of 10 trail, so it might be a little difficult. We'll have to see how that goes. 7.3 mile trail, I believe it is. And let's just kind of go ahead and see what we find on the trail. We are with a buddy of mine, Master Yota. I'll go ahead and link his Instagram right here, and let's go ahead and check out the trail. The Crapshoot Trail, located in the Table Mesa Recreation Area near New River, Arizona, is known for being a challenging off-road route. It's rated 7 out of 10 on OnX Offroad thanks to its mix of rock ledges, loose rock obstacles, and off-camber sections. While a stock 4x4 SUV could tackle it, they'd definitely be put to the test on this trail.
Another way to begin the story would be to start from the end. There's nothing left of the dream I persisted. No way to go back again. I want you to save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. I want you to tear me down and build me up again. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. We don't belong together, so I bother.
Since Crapshoot is a loop, it can be driven in either direction. Going clockwise is more challenging because you have to climb a steep hill with loose rocks, making it difficult to maintain traction. Today, we drove the trail counterclockwise. While there are still a few major obstacles to tackle, the toughest one lets you slide down the loose terrain instead of struggling to climb it.
I want you to save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. I want you to tear me down and build me up again. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. We don't belong together, so I bother.
This is the first major obstacle when driving counterclockwise, and it is so much fun to conquer. If you stick to the left side, you won't need a locker, but if you take the right or center routes, a locker is highly recommended. Be cautious if you attempt the right side, as this slick rock can cause you to slide sideways. Navigating such a steep incline can be risky, so make sure to tackle it based on your experience level and comfort.
I want you to save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. I want you to tear me down and build me up again. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. We don't belong together, so I bother.
After getting through the first section of the trail and a few obstacles, the route transitions into a more moderate dirt road. But don't think the adventure is over yet. As you begin to climb more hills, you'll start to see what makes Crapshoot Trail and this area truly special. This area is a classic example of the Sonoran Desert, a landscape shaped by climate over thousands of years. Cacti like the iconic saguaro have adapted to thrive here, and it is incredible to witness how resilient this ecosystem is. For thousands of years, this land has been home to various indigenous peoples, including the Hohokam. It's fascinating to think that the trails we drive today may have once been paths used by Native Americans, explorers, and later ranchers and miners as Arizona expanded into the late 1800s. The Crapshoot Trail is located in a region that played a key role in Arizona's mining history, with prospectors scouring the nearby mountains for gold and silver. Just west of here is the historic Tip Top Mine, said to have been home to the state's first brewery. If you head north, you can even explore the remnants of an old Native American fort or lookout, where you might even find arrowheads. After the second stretch of road where you gain elevation and take in some stunning desert views, the trail descends back down the mountain and transitions into a more challenging route that any 4x4 enthusiast would appreciate. Sharp Arizona rocks say hi to your tires while the prickly shrubs make their mark on your vehicle's paint. It's a tough environment for off-roading, but that's all part of the excitement. The rugged terrain, dry air, and the unique vibe of the desert truly immerse you in the adventure of exploration. As we navigate through rocky washes, we keep an eye out for large boulders. Depending on their size and your vehicle's clearance, driving over a big rock could potentially damage the underside of your rig. A smarter approach is to aim for the boulders with your tires, which helps protect your vehicle. It's also essential to have a good set of off-road tires and a plan in case anything happens to them, as sidewall damage is a real possibility in these rocky washes. This section of the trail is particularly challenging, with the traction being nearly non-existent. Even when you hold the brakes, you'll find yourself sliding down the loose rock with very little steering control. Traversing this part clockwise would be a significant obstacle, and while we didn't attempt to go up this section, in my opinion, it's the toughest part of the trail when going clockwise. This third section of the trail offers the most diverse off-road terrain, with rocky washes, large boulders, off-camber areas, as well as hill climbs and descents with loose rock. This part truly is a playground for any 4x4 enthusiast who loves to explore. little over halfway through the trail, you'll begin following a power line road, where you'll encounter 3 offshoot trails leading to breathtaking viewpoints. These spots are definitely worth a stop, offering stunning views of the surrounding desert landscape. It's a great place to relax and take in the scenery with miles of visibility. If you're planning to tackle this trail, consider setting up a chair and pulling out your awning for some shade while you enjoy a lunch break. We hit the final stretch of dirt following the power line roads. This part is the easiest section of the entire trail, but don't let your guard down because there are still a few off-camber spots to navigate. This section lets us pick up a little speed as we wrap up the day's adventure.
Rising through the ashes and I'm crossing the waters, breaking all the limits that I'm pushing it hard, striking every match, light it up where it's dark now, just ain't enough for me. All the stuff that was said has been wasted so many times, my trust I've been tainted, line up excuses, it's all getting gated, leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. What are you waiting for? Get up and get it done. What are you waiting for? The journey's just begun. Unbreakable. Falling through the gaps as I'm running the corners, waiting for the wave to take me across all the borders, riding like the wind, going down without warning, just ain't enough for me. All the stuff that we've done has been hasted so many times, my trust has been tainted, line up excuses, it's all overrated, it leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. What are you waiting for? Get up and get it done. What are you waiting for? The journey's just begun. All the stuff that was said has been wasted so many times, my trust has been tainted, line up excuses, it's all getting gated, it leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. What are you waiting for? Get up and get it done. All the stuff that we've done has been hasted so many times, my trust has been tainted, line up excuses, it's all overrated, it leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth.
All right, guys, so that was the trail. Pretty fantastic. There was one section that was a little sketch, so I can completely understand why it was a 7 out of 10. Did you have a good time out there?
I had a pretty good time. Yeah, it was
Awesome.
fun.
I want to thank you for showing up, David. It was awesome hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Tell everybody a little bit about what you're called, what's your name.
Just, Master Yota. I lived in Washington, moved out here, and then built this thing out there. And now I'm trying to find some new trails and just have fun out here.
We got to go out on the trail more often, man. There's some great desert trails out here. But I want to thank you guys also for watching. So I will probably see you in that next video.